So the United States has hit Indian goods with a 50% tariff. Big move. But here's the real question. Does this push India closer to China? Let's break it down in today's Inside Out. After Galwan, Indo-China relations froze. After years, India and China are talking again. A recent Modi-Xi interaction in Tianjin talks about stability and predictability. But full normalization? Unlikely. Because the old problems still remain, especially the border and China arming Pakistan. China is India's second biggest trading partner and our biggest import source across key industrial categories. In 5 years, India's trade gap with China jumped from $44 billion to close to $99.2 billion. Our exports to China fell from $21.2 billion to $14.25 billion. Meanwhile, exports to our biggest customer, the United States, grew from $73 billion to $87.3 billion. Selling to China is hard. Their market is competitive, their rules are strict, and they have invested heavily in research and development for years. On the top of that, there are market barriers in sectors like agriculture, pharma, and IT. So India isn't selling what China wants to buy at scale. Bottom line, it sees India more as a market than a supplier. India imports about 49% of its electronics directly from China. And if you add what comes via Vietnam, it's roughly 63%. China has tightened exports of rare earth minerals and finished magnets, the stuff inside EV motors and wind turbines. Right now, a whopping 93% of magnets used in Indian EV motors come from China. If that supply slows down, our clean tech plans slow down too. This is why you keep hearing de-risk, not decouple. Analyst Yun Sun says China's reluctance isn't only about seeing India as a rival. It's also that doing business in India can be hard. We tightened Chinese capital post-Galwan, but even earlier, Chinese FDI was tiny, about $2.5 billion since 2000. Meanwhile, US firms like Apple are scaling up and even planning to make an entire iPhone 17 in India. The BRICS bloc looks big, about $32 trillion worth of GDP big. But in that $32 trillion worth of GDP, $20 trillion is just China alone. The G7 is around $50 trillion. In plain terms, if India wants high-value exports and cutting-edge tech tie-ups, the G7 remains a huge market to tap, even if we keep a working but cautious relationship with China. So, is China a friend or a foe? Honestly, neither. It's a practical game. De-risk what matters, build more at home, and sell smarter abroad. To understand it better, you can read about it in Outlook Business's latest magazine and subscribe for more such insightful videos. We'll see you next time.